G'day guys, Skits here, and welcome to episode 9 of my FIFA 12 Manager Mode commentary. I've got two games to show you guys in this episode. First game is against West Brom, and then we've got Manchester United in the FA Cup, which is going to be quite a big game. What I quickly wanted to ask you guys, and just leave a comment on what you guys think, is if I should be going through this series a little bit faster, therefore showing a bit less highlights, just because I really want to start going through this series a bit quicker, and I really want to have this series go on a bit more, because it is going a little bit slower than I would have liked. But anyway guys, here is the table at the moment. We're still in the third position, tying with United and, surprisingly, Aston Villa. Arsenal is still first, doing really well. And a lot of you guys wanted to see the squad report. As you can see, Howard's actually lost a bit of progress. Coleman's gained a bit, so has Heitinga. Duffy's also gone up a bit. A lot of my players haven't moved at all, just because they're a bit old, or I haven't given them enough of a run. I should really start giving a lot of my younger players a bit of a better run, because as you can see here, a lot of them haven't made too much progress. A fair few of them have, with that said, but you know, I was a bit disappointed to see that a lot of them really haven't. But anyway guys, if you can maybe get a fair few likes on this video, I will be doing a live commentary in the next few episodes, so keep an eye out for that. Anyway, our first game for this episode is a Premier League game against West Brom. They've got a pretty, pretty weak squad, to be honest. I mean, they did beat City, which is just a huge upset, 1-0, which is pretty mental. And they also drew to Newcastle, which is pretty decent. They've also got 3 suspensions, and I decided to risk Heitinga, Essien, and Pienaar, just because I knew that, this game isn't as important as the United one, and surely this will be a pretty easy victory. So I wasn't playing the best of squads, but here we start off really well with Barclay, who I wanted to give a bit of a run because he's pretty young and I think he's got a lot of potential. Hits the crossbar there, which is pretty unlucky. And then, we keep pressing forward. Barclay having a shot, which is deflected, and then Djelovic, for some stupid reason, goes for a chip, which just didn't do anything whatsoever. Half ends at 0-0, which isn't too good at this point because we really, really need these 3 points. An easy game like this, you'd expect to get 3 points. I made a little substitution here just to give this young guy a bit of a turn in the defensive line. And in the 51st minute, a very sloppy bit of defense there from Baines, I believe it was, leading to this West Bromwich Albion goal, which is very annoying for me. Cox scoring quite a nice goal, actually, really well taken, but I'm really annoyed at that. So at this point, I hit the post again with Barclay once again, which is really annoying because I really do want him to, start scoring and to start getting, some good results. And once again, Rodwell really should have finished that, and Jelavic hits it on the kind of half volley and just misses once again. We do make a few more subs here just for some match fitness and all that kind of stuff. I brought Pienaar on and a few other players just to try and get this win. Then a comedy of errors here. So first Forshaw misses, and then a ridiculous bounce, and then he just kind of passes it, and oh my god, just ridiculous. But finally here we do get a goal, and finally it's Barclay as well. He's hit the post twice in this episode, and finally he gets that really nice, well taken goal there, which I was really happy with, to make it 1-1. And at this point, I'm saying, I need to win this game. Should be an easy 3 points. So as you can see here, I'm just pressing on, and it comes out to Jagielka, who finishes it so well. I was so happy to see him score, only like 1 minute after the other goal. So that was really, really awesome there. Just from outside, or just from inside the box, actually, the defender hits it really nicely, really cleanly into the bottom corner, and their keeper has no chance whatsoever to make it 2-1. And then Pienaar, the substitution, makes it 3-1, and in the last 5 minutes I've scored 3 goals, which is just mental. Just a really nice, well-taken finish from Pienaar in the bottom corner. Their keeper has no chance. And then in the 87th minute, it's funny, everything's happening right now in these 80th minute. From the 80th minute to the 90th minute, so much happened. They get pretty unlucky here. A really powerful header leads out to their, I think, Odom Wingy, and then he just is caught offside, even though they did score. Pretty unlucky here. And then Guy on the run here. Really should have finished that. That's a pretty easy finish. And then to finish it off and to make it, 4 goals in between the 80th and the 90th minute. 4 goals between only 10 minutes. It's just a mental game by the end, it turned out to be. And luckily we do get the easy 3 points in. But, I mean, up until, around the 80th minute, I thought this game was going to end as a draw. So it was pretty mental that we managed to score 3 goals in the end. And I'm really happy for Barclay to see him be on the score sheet actually twice there. So that was really nice. Anyway, as you guys can see, the transfer market is now open. Let me know who you guys think I should buy. I'm considering getting a new defender. Our defensive lineup isn't amazing right now, and we could really do with a really good, maybe a right back or something like that. So anyway, as you can see, Drenthe is out for just 3 days. Nothing too crazy there. Anyway, we get a two offers here, one from Wolves and one from, I think it was Wigan or something. I decided to say yes to the Silva one because you have plenty of depth in that position, but for the Coleman one, I was like, no, stuff you. But then they come back with another one, and I had to say yes just because I figured I could definitely replace him with someone better. I really don't rate him that much in this game. I don't think he's that good in this game. But anyway, here I'm showing you guys the new formation I'm playing. So now I'm playing a 4-2-2-2. So now I've got two strikers. So I wanted to do that because I figured we could really do with a bit more depth in this team, and a bit more depth in at least the attacking part of our team. So now McFadden will join Jelavic up front, and I'm hoping that I might be able to sign a new striker. Maybe someone pretty young. I'm not exactly sure who I'll get, but maybe just a new striker to go with Jelavic, because that will really help out the attack, and we might be able to be scoring more goals. But anyway, this is a pretty important FA Cup match, home against Manchester United. They've won all three of their previous games. None of them have been too difficult. Evra and Scholes, luckily for me, are both out, and as you can see, I'm playing a pretty full-strength squad right now, because it really is important that we can at least get some points from this game, at least draw this game, because, you know, obviously a hard team like United, it's not going to be an easy game, but it really is important that we can win this game, because I really am keen to win the FA Cup if possible. But anyway, guys, we started the game pretty well. In just the 5th minute, a nice little cross there to Jelavic, who just can't really finish it too well. And then Hernandez gets on a really nice run, or Chicharito, whatever you guys want to call him, and kind of sweaty pass over to Rooney, who finishes it really nicely. But some great dribbling there from Chicharito, just to kind of lay it off for Rooney there. I was a bit disappointed to let that goal go in, but nonetheless, I am trying to push back at this point. You know, as you can see, a cross there comes in. Pina can't get to it, and then McFadden crosses it into Jelavic, and then it comes out to Essien, and not a very good shot at all, to be honest. I don't know, Essien hasn't been amazing for us, not as good as I was hoping he would be, and I mean, this was basically the story of this game, just a whole bunch of comical errors and events. It was a really tough game because there were so many annoying things that weren't going my way, and then they get another, I mean, a pretty awesome goal. I can't take anything away from that. Nani, just a really awesome turn there. Oh, sorry, I just bumped my mic there, but a really awesome turn, and then a beautiful shot there. Really great goal for United there. And, I mean, honestly, this happens so many times where we'd volley it, and then they'd get a lucky deflection or a lucky save. I mean, that wasn't so lucky, but I was just really disappointed not to be able to, you know, at least get one goal before half-time. So it ends at 2-0 to Manchester United, and at this point, I'm not very confident just because, you know, it's United and they're up 2-0, and really they should have made it 3-0 here. Luckily, they do hit the post, so that is a huge let-off for us. And at this point, I'm going full-strength attack, basically, straight from the throw-in from Howard, which is a beast throw-in. Jelavic gets onto it and finishes it beautifully, and if it wasn't for Howard, then we wouldn't have scored. That's the 67th minute. So at this point, I'm thinking I can at least draw this game if possible, and that is a really, really nice finish there. Just to kind of go through, I'm not sure who that, I think Lindegaard was in goals there. I made 2 substitutions here just because a lot of my players were lacking in stamina. A really awesome bit of work there from Howard to keep them out there. In the 84th minute, yeah, they're still pressing on at this point. Rooney getting on a run here. Rooney did finish that goal really nicely, but I really shouldn't have let Rooney go through my defense that easily, and that is really disappointing to you know, see them score in such a late part of the game. So unfortunately, we did lose the pretty disappointing defeat. We did lose the game 3-1. Really not the best performance from me. And following that defeat, I decided to do something pretty, I don't know, I guess you guys might not like this, but I decided to sell 2 players, and you guys might not agree with me here, but I just wanted to get rid of Rodwell because I don't know why, I was just really angry. I was like fuming after that game, and it wasn't even a good offer. I mean, Rodwell's worth 16 million, yet I sold him for 13, so really stupid for me there. But nonetheless, let me know who I should bring in. Let me know if you guys want to see live commentaries, and let me know if you guys want me to show less highlights to make this series go faster. So anyway, guys, a huge thanks for watching the video. If we can get, you know, maybe 100 likes, I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.